Hello, Leo. Hello, Leo. Happy birthday, bitch! Ah, go Leo. It's your birthday. Oh, it's your birthday. We gonna sip a Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck 'cause it's your birthday. Okay, yes. You ready? Are you? Are you? Cause it's time to come the fuck up. To step the fuck up. To level the fuck up. No one can do it like you, Leo. Hi, Leo. It's your girl, Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2024, baby. So go on ahead, hydrate, light it if you got it, as I create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2024, baby. I just want to go ahead and get right into it. Leo, I feel like y'all been having a real rough time. And you've been having a rough time because a lot of you have forgotten who you are, or not even taken the time to realize like who the fuck you are and what power you possess and just how dope you are and just how brightly you are safe to shine. You are safe to shine brightly, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. But I just want to get right into it, asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2024. All right, first card out, that we have is the Queen of Cups. So Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is your relationship to nurturing yourself, healing, to maybe your relationship with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. Are you feeling at peace? Are your creative juices flowing? Are you feeling your intuition heightened or being activated in some sort of way? There also could be something about conquering anger with love, conquering hate with love, all by way of knowing and nurturing yourself. I feel like you are learning that you're more patient than you realized. And the thing about patience is that we're often doing it, but we don't feel patient while we're in the midst of being patient. And so there's something about being able to call out, even though I don't feel patient right now, even though I don't feel calm right now, I'm actively participating in calmness. I'm actively participating in peace. I'm actively participating in patience. And that's something that we're all going to have to like work out for ourselves individually. But this could be you or somebody else, but I feel like the Queen of Cups is saying that you're in an emotionally strong time. I feel like dive deeper into your artistry, dive deeper into your intuition. Get out of this place of defensiveness. Put your defenses down, Leo. There could be issues standing up for yourself. There could be issues standing up to this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person. I feel like the most important thing in your season is you getting back to like remembering what makes you the baddest, what makes you dope, what lights you up, what you delight in. Making sure that you're not in a place of competing with anybody but the version of you from yesterday. Be sure to check out that Leo season astrology video that I dropped. If you're over on Patreon, you'll already have it. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come join my ethical cult. For free shit, check out my Instagram at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Over there, you can also book personal readings with me as well. So, I'm going to shuffle a little differently. Center of the reading, the Seven of Pentacles. The fruit of your labor is coming. So I'm saying you don't have to be defensive. You don't have to stand up. You don't have to fight for nothing. You've already done a lot of hard work. And I just feel like the fruit of your labor is showing. You've been diligent. You don't need to micromanage anything or anybody. You don't need to be micromanaging yourself. I do feel like some of you can benefit from some structure, from more structure, from making sure that you're staying on task, that you are sticking to the plan that you've created. But that's not the same thing as micromanaging. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's feeling very micromanaging in your life, or that's observing you and your work. But I feel like do the best that you can and you'll feel confident. You know, if you're doing your best, there's not anything to worry about. And I just heard like, but what if, how do I know it's my best? Because you'll feel good about it at the end of the day. Like, I did that. Done. You know? The Queen of Cups. There, I feel like if you are in a relationship with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, they are very much so focused on themselves right now. They're very much so focused on their gifts, their happiness, their work, possibly. And you need to be making sure that you're doing the same. I feel like there may be someone around you with Aries, someone else with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that understands you, and you don't have to defend yourself against them. You don't have to fight against them. Maybe somebody's standing up for you, or you're noticing the ways that you haven't been standing up for yourself, or properly defending or representing or expressing yourself. But I do feel like it's important to understand that whoever is opposing you, they're opposing you from below. And it's really important in Leo season for you to focus on getting a firm footing in your life. Your footwork is important. Your stances are important. And that's why I feel like this Leo season has a lot of self-analyzation mixed up in it. Stay put. I'm sorry if the mic is making weird noises while I do this. Final two cards, final two messages. I'm excited to clarify this over in the plunge. I hope to see you there on Patreon. For Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Leo season 2024. The Sun reversed. The Sun reversed is still the Sun. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. Your ruling planet is coming home, is in your sign. And it's going to show you all the stuff that you've been repressing, or that you've had like just lurking in the depths below. What's done in the dark comes to light. What's felt in the dark comes to light. And I feel like you're really going to be paying attention in a way that you couldn't before. Paying attention to yourself, paying attention to like what's going on with like success, what's going on with fulfillment, and how you're expressing yourself. I also feel like you are unable to unsee some of the red flags that have come in, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some of you, there could be a need to connect more deeply to or consistently to your father. There could be something unexpected coming out by your father. Checking in on, there may be something with like your father's heart health. Make sure you have that conversation about with your father, or a father figure, or, you know, an uncle, or whoever. This may be somebody on the father's side of the family. But there's something there about heart health. I feel like your physical heart health and emotional heart health. I feel like don't try to hide what you're feeling. That's what Cancer season was just about. Like, There's this opportunity to operate in a very authentic way, and the sun's going to reveal what you've been hiding anyway. So you might as well get comfortable being your whole self and being your authentic self. Final card, final message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising. The King of Swords is the final card, but the Eight of Cups reversed also came out. So that's going to be on the bottom of the deck. The Fool reversed was on the bottom of the deck. This looks like a lot of fear. The Fool reversed and then the Star card, both Aquarian cards, which is your shadow, your opposite. And I feel like all your shit is on Jump Street, Leo. What you think you know about yourself has evolved. What you are capable of, what you want going forward, it is changing. So now the Eight of Cups reversed is on the bottom of the deck. And I just feel like you are afraid to get out of your comfort zone in some sort of way. Maybe some of you are moving or being moved out of your comfort zone, are afraid to move, have been thinking about moving, but it's time for you to go ahead and turn your back on those fears and get really, really real. So you can get busy creating the life that you want to fucking live, or maintaining the life that you want to live. Some of you are going to be traveling for work, need to travel for leisure. So go ahead and make those plans. I feel like you need to be around water. You need to immerse yourself in water more. That could just be as simple as taking more baths, taking more Epsom salt baths, being more intentional about your self-love, your self-care. And that's what the Queen of Cups is really trying to show us right now, is that I feel like they're almost maybe like a role model. You know, the Queen of Cups makes people feel seen. She makes people feel heard. She makes people feel good. So there's somebody around that's doing that for you, or you are stepping into that capacity. I feel like your art, your artistry, your creativity, your ability to heal and nurture and soothe other people is really being activated because your ruling planet is coming home and you get the sun. There's something, I gotta switch hands. There's something really beautiful about like the kind of people that are coming in. It's just time to be loving. And I feel like this card, the Queen of Cups, really like she advocates for a more inclusive and loving approach. And you may need to express that to someone. You may need to, or you may need to peep game. If you're not feeling included, if you're feeling, like the third wheel, or if you're feeling, and if that is persisting, maybe time to bag back. Go your own way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can another lonely day. Something of that nature. But the thing is that the Queen of Cups can lack awareness, rationality, or common sense. I feel like a lot of you, sorry, it's hot in my apartment right now. I should turn the air on. That would be wise. I forgot my train of thought, what I was saying. But I do feel like you are being asked to become a bit of an expert at blending your world of feelings with practical thought and practical action. I do feel like you may be feeling like fascinated with someone, fascinated by some new hobby or new person. But this is not a time, I feel like, to be externally focused. I feel like your birthday season, this season, is time for you to really like check the fuck in with yourself and make sure that your defenses are where they need to be. Hydrate. I left my water. Are you taking care of yourself? Left my water in the other room when I'm sitting here telling y'all to fucking hydrate. You see what I mean? I also feel like you may be ready to fight or like put all this energy into something, or something that you're trying to build, something that you're trying to create. Some of you may be feeling lost when it comes to like how to harness your energy or where to harness your energy into. And it has a lot to do with getting back to a place of passion and fun. Not everybody wants to monetize their passions. Like just like I did, but like there's struggle in that. Cuz I used to just do this shit for fun, and I just like used to like love it so much, and now I do look at it as work now. I have a great time when I'm in it, and I'm in this energy and in the motion, in the moments. Excuse me. But this is a season where you're going to have to be really, really in tune with your intuition. And if you don't know how to differentiate your intuition from your emotions, that's homework assignment number one. You know? The Seven of Pentacles is like whatever it is that you want to create, there's steps to it. Till the land, plant the seed, water the seed. When there's germination and you start to see things blooming, you got to prune the bush. You got to discipline the bush. You got to discipline yourself. But when these fruit come in, and how much of it comes in, out of your jurisdiction. So when it comes to Leo energy, Leo is the strength card as well as the sun. And for those of you who have been around, just remember, all you can control is what we voluntarily put into our bodies, whether we react or respond, and what we do about our intentions. Everything else is truly outside of your jurisdiction. And so it feels really, really important to figure out what is in your lane of control so that you can make sure your actions match your ambitions. Now, with the sun reversed, I feel like your inner child has a lot of shit to say to you. Your inner child has very specific insight that it wants to give you, and it's important for you to spend time with it. I feel like also it's time for you to spend time peeling back the layers of whatever issue is going on with your father's side of the family or your father. Some of you don't know who your father is, and there could just be like, this would be a good time for you to start researching like ancestry and things of that nature. But also with the sun reverse, some of you may be lacking energy. Some of you, this could be emotional outbursts. And with the King of Swords right there, you could like easily fuck something up that's important because an untended to emotion lashed out and rose up to the surface, rose up out of your mouth, and now you're the asshole because you didn't express yourself when you had the opportunity to do it calmly. I say a lot of you, but flip it. There may be someone with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone else with Leo placements that's shaping up to be mean or an asshole or authoritative, but also, oh, that's what this is. For a lot of you, thank you. The King of Swords is showing up because you are being given an opportunity in this season to get way more masterful with your mind and to get like masterful with your thoughts, masterful with your words, and masterful in a plan that's going to get you to a point where you feel very, very competent in something. And when you feel competent in something, naturally confidence oozes off of you. So this lack of confidence can be soothed by way of studying, by way of making yourself really fucking competent in whatever the obstacle is. don't discredit the power that comes with knowledge and education. If it's not you, there may be somebody else with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements coming in that is very authoritative, that, may be a little savage with their words, or a little sharp with their words, or they could be a little cold. But I feel like the reason why they're like that is being revealed for a lot of you. Excuse me. There could be just a deeper understanding of the people who are sharp in your life. You may be noticing that you are sharp, or you're not using the fullness of your intellect. I just feel like either way, in Leo season, Mercury is coming back. Mercury is retrograding back into your sign on August 14th. So you're going to have a second chance at doing something. But Mercury coming back is going to put you in a position to think up and establish this master plan. So it's like, are you going to do it or not? Are you going to let yourself be uncomfortable or not? Are you going to shoot your shot or stay shrouded in fear? Are you going to let yourself be guided, or are you going to keep allowing yourself to accept breadcrumbs of what you actually deserve, when you could get up on your own 2 feet and generate harmony for your damn self? And then this confidence on your ability to succeed will go upright. You can do anything that you want to do. You can be as masterful as you want to be. But if you don't believe in yourself, baby, if you don't let go of the old knowing and the old thought process, you're going to fall back into the same self-defeating loop. And then everything will feel like stagnation when it's meant to equate to success. You ready? I hope to see you over on Patreon. Let's go. Let's get into it. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. All right, Leo, let's get into it. I want to start by reminding you 2 court cards. So pay attention to the company that you keep this season. And only 1 major arcana. And it's your card, your ruling planet. So this is just a heads up that the redirection or the big road signs in life this season have everything to do with you. With the Queen of Cups being the first card out, I just feel like you're very connected to your intuition and your subconscious mind, very connected to your emotions, very connected to your surroundings and the universe. And you need to honor and nurture this connection. But there is something there about like learning how to trust your gut versus staying on task and like tending to the game plan. I gotta pee. Either way, Leo, it's really important to prioritize being loving and tenderhearted and, possibly spiritual or psychic or intuitive. This energy says that you are more open to the unconscious, and have developed a sixth sense way more, and like even like telepathic bonds with other people more than you're giving yourself credit to. And I say a lot of you, but flip it. It may be this Cancerians, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person in your life. Either way, please clarify the Queen of Cups for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2024. Especially if this is your spouse. I just feel like there could be a little discord. The watery person may be really independent, or maybe in school, or really focused. You may find yourself kind of chasing this person or criticizing this person. There could be some arguments that's going on. But I just feel like you may be really reevaluating your relationship to your commitment with this person. What's keeping you guys and your connection from the next level? You may meet this person in school or at church or in some kind of spiritual setting or educational setting, possibly. If this person already isn't in your life, they may be coming in whenever you go out and seek out guidance in some way. This could be me or like some spiritual leader, someone that you trust their advice. And I feel like don't shoot the messenger. I also feel like somebody's already showing you who they are. Somebody's already like behaving a certain way and is like being their whole selves. You don't need to ask a whole bunch of questions. Or put up a whole bunch of defenses or poke or prod or chase anything. I feel like this person is showing you who they are. You just need to worry about your footing. Your footing. Your footing. Please clarify the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, the Four of Wands reversed. Some of y'all are struggling in your marriage. Some of y'all are struggling in your relationship. Some of you are not feeling united with the person that you are in union with. There also could be like, be careful of getting really drunk at parties or at events or at festivals or in outings in some sort of way, because there could be just like unnecessary violence. There could be unnecessary arguments about someone's behavior at a party, about your behavior at a party or a gathering of some sort. Some of you are fighting the fact that you belong with somebody, or you got yourself into this situation, or this is something that you've created, possibly a dynamic that you've created, or a dynamic that you've allowed in some sort of way. I feel like you're starting to wish for different things, and you may be feeling stuck, or there could be shame or guilt coming up, especially if this involves somebody with Cancer or Pisces placements. But that aha moment is coming in. There's big realizations that are coming in, and you're needing to invest in getting yourself unstuck. You're needing to invest in slowing down and reevaluating. And Mercury retrograding back into your sign, I feel like, is really going to help you do that. Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords reverse, and then there you are again. So it's time to get honest about what has you feeling weak, and what emotions are you afraid to express. What sides of yourself feel unsafe to share with other people. I also just got like a surge of sexual energy. So I feel like some of you are going to be tempted to distract yourself by way of promiscuity, or fucking other people, or putting your emotions into like the sex you have with some other person versus you dealing it with yourself. Do not do that. That will backfire. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Leo. The Chariot, yes, the fruit of your labor is coming in, victory coming in. It just requires you integrating your light and your dark. What does Leo need to invest in? What does Leo need to invest their time, money, and physical energy into? Getting back to being yourself, activating your ideas, and getting out of this place of being really shitty with yourself. You're being shitty with your self-worth, or allowing like shitty levels of self-worth or self-limiting beliefs rule your life. It's time to invest in forward motion and passion and drive. Maybe there's someone else with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming in that's really going to light you up. Maybe somebody that's fiery coming in. Maybe somebody that's really stimulating conversationally. Someone that has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements coming in. But I just feel like you need to invest in understanding the ways that you aren't taking care of yourself. Some of you may be expressing experiencing some kind of sadness. Maybe you need to express your sadness. Maybe you are afraid to be negative, and you need to express that and get that out of you. Some of you have false impressions of yourself or other people. There could be a lack of clarity or a really overactive ego. Issues with the inner child, possibly, or feeling overly optimistic or ridiculously pessimistic. I just feel like there's a balance there that you're needing to get a better hold of, please. So let's clarify the Sun reversed. There may be delays in like this oncoming aha moment or realization. Yeah, there's some major stuff going on with the dad. I feel like check in with dad. Check in, and let's say dad is passed on. There's some stuff that's coming up to the surface within you in regards to your father. Making sure that you're not perpetuating the cycles or the habits of your father, or that you are checking in with your ego, checking in with structure and discipline. um, are you reliable? Can you rely on yourself? Check your ego. I feel like what's also being revealed is that you may envy somebody else with Leo or Aries placements. Possibly, I want to say possibly Scorpio. You may be envying them in some sort of way, but I just feel like you don't even have the real idea of who they are, what's really going on. So don't be envying anybody because you don't know what the fuck they've gone through to get there. And you don't know if it's true. You don't know if the impression that you've gathered of this person is actually true. There may be somebody with Aries placements that's inspiring you. There may be somebody with strong masculine or paternal or fatherly kind of energy that is inspirational right now. I feel like your dad or this authority or this boss or this really like put together person has some good advice for you. So don't be afraid to seek out advice from other people. Don't be afraid to um, go to someone masterful, is how that feels. Quit trying to think that you're the only one who can resolve your own issues. Like, what else is for the sun reversed? I just feel like who you are is coming to light, who you truly are. And there's still some abandonment wounds, some trauma bonds, some codependency that is being purged out of you. There's maybe even like a shift. Some of you may have had a fallout with your family because of a difference in spiritual beliefs. And I feel like that is starting to change in your favor. There's this new cycle that comes up when you study, 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 when you educate yourself. And this King of Swords here, like he is somebody that's very intellectual and analytical and just and does the right thing and is articulate. So use your logic and your intellect to navigate your path ahead. Don't let it all just be brute force and passion. It also may be worthwhile to seek help or to seek out an expert. You don't call a plumber when your car breaks down. I also feel like the King of Swords can represent like you or someone else around you is professionally on the top of their game, and it could be why this maybe impossible envy is going on. They don't have to have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, but it may be somebody that's very smart, maybe somebody that speaks very articulately. But I just feel like you're too classy to be acting like an assy. You're too classy to be acting like an ass. Please clarify the King of Swords. I feel like if it isn't you, there's someone around you that is bringing like order and discipline to everything. I feel like you're in your power and you have the courage and the wisdom and the analytical skills that you need to close out a fucking chapter, to accomplish what you desire. Stop focusing so much on romantic love and who's offering you what and who's coming in and what they're doing. Get out of this place of lack or scarcity mentality. Go to fucking therapy if you fucking can. Read some books on the issues that you're having so that you can stop being afraid to wield all the power that God has given you, especially when it comes, or that the universe, the divine, whatever name you give them, especially when it comes to like emotional inventory. Your wishes can come true when you sit down and look at the last 9, 10 months. Look at the last 9, 10 years. Do you need to be with this person? Do you need to break up? Do you need better friends? Do you need to focus more on work? Yes. Do you need to tend to the hard work and details? Do you need to stop drinking or escapism or stop distracting yourself so much? Yes, you need to stop overthinking. There is this huge transformation that is coming in hot, especially if this involves somebody with Scorpio placements. And it's going to change how you think. But this is bringing in a much needed clarity and healing, and intimacy and transparency is important. Not you ignoring the fact that you're hurt and you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. Sorry, boo boo, you're going to have to, especially if you want what the divine has for you. How are you going to grab this new love of self, of life, of artistry, new depths in your spirituality? How are you going to grab this stuff if you keep holding on to the last 9, 10 months? If you keep holding on to what you think is essential versus spending time expressing that there's all this emotional and mental conflict, and you feel betrayed in some way, or you don't feel happy in the relationship or happy in the work that you're doing or happy with yourself, there is a rebirth that's happening, and you need to choose yourself, or the divine's going to make you uncomfortable and force you to do it. Quit playing. I love you. You got this. Put your oxygen mask on first.